What is up, Spice Fam? We are back here with our friend Cade. Cade has brought in some spicy stuff for us today. Cade, what do you have here?
Alright, we have set 1 Son Goku.
I have not seen this leader since the demo decks before set 1 even came out.
Yeah, he doesn't see play much. He was first, his first real appearance might have been when the World Martial Arts Tournament came out because of a certain card in this deck, but we'll get into that. Going with the leader, we have Double Strike, straight up Double Strike, and then he has an Awaken effect of drawing 2. On his flip side, he also has Double Strike. So he's Double Strike on both. And when he attacks, he draws a card.
Yep, the only leader in the game that's got Double Strike on both sides.
On both sides. So this deck is all about dealing damage as quickly as possible and just overwhelming your opponent from not doing anything. So since he can't Self-Awaken, we run a couple of Self-Awaken cards. We run 3 of Infernal Emperor Frieza. So if you don't want to swing on them, and you just want to rip your own life, maybe if you're going up against a deck that can Self-Awaken or something like that, when you play him, you choose 1 card in your life and add it to your hand. So only 3 of him. Then we run 3 of the newfound Power Son Gohan.
Still one of my favorite cards.
Yep. So when you swing with him, you have the option of choosing up to 1 card in your life. If you do, he gains critical and plus 10k. So he's more of the prevent your opponent from getting cards in their hand while also Self-Awakening.
All right.
We run 3 SS Vegeta Exploding with Energy.
What does this boy do?
This boy helps shut down against the Vanilla Coup deck. So when you play him, you choose all of your opponent's battle cards with energy cost of 1 and KO them. So you play it, and he doesn't. Well, they don't get their Android 8 off because you KO the Android 8 and the Son Goku at the same time. So Son Goku's not on the field, and Android 8's not on the field to resolve it.
It's a strong play.
Then we run our own package of the Son Goku. So what he does, you're not going to be able to use his second activate main, but his first activate main is once per turn, choose up to 1 4-star ball from your deck or your drop area and add it to hand. So it basically just gets out a free combo piece. So that's just more damage you can do when you go in for the Double Strike. We also run 3 of the Bonds of Friendship Android 8. You're not going to get his first auto. You'll get his second auto if you decide to go that route. So his second auto is when Son Goku Childhood is either KO'd or leaves the battlefield due to, well, KO'd by an opponent's skill or leaves the battlefield or battle area, then you KO one of your opponent's battle cards. And you have to choose so it doesn't get around barrier.
It's dumb that effect activates when you combo off with that card.
Yep, when you combo from the field, it goes off, so it's really hard to get around. We run 3 Kami for draw power, and if boards like to go wide, you can just basically wipe their board. We don't play many battle cards, really, other than Self-Awakening or just to draw power, so it doesn't matter if your cards go to the drop or not. You can sacrifice everything that you need to. Usually, you're not going to have to do that unless they go extremely wide, maybe Vanilla Coup or Agents of Destruction or something like that.
So 9 times out of 10, he's a safe play.
Yeah, he's a safe play. Then we go to our finishers. We're running 1 Mirror Creator Absorbed. He's basically your last-ditch effort. So if you can get him down to 1, he's a good play He has Deflect, so they can't Bloodlust it, they can't Crusher Ball it. All they can do is negate it. But he gains plus 5,000 for each card in your warp when he attacks. There's no way to restand him, but this is basically, you're going for game if they're at 1 life.
Mm-hmm.
We play 1 Dimensional Banisher Fu. He's a 1 cost as well. And I should add, Mira is a Overwhelm 4, so you have to have at least 4 cards in your drop area to get him out for 1 cost. He is a Overwhelm 5 for Fu. He has Double Strike, so he's a good finisher when they're at 2 life. And when you play him via Overwhelm, his auto goes off, and you choose up to one of your opponent's battle cards and send it to the warp. So he's spot removal. Then we play 2 Scientist Fu.
This guy's all over the place.
Yep. He's an Overwhelm 7 for 1 energy. He has Double Strike, and when you play him, you draw 2 cards. And that's only if you Overwhelm him. You don't get that effect if you hardcast, but you're not going to get to 7 energy with this deck. And then for the last of the battle cards, we run 4 Defensive Stance Piccolo for your super combo. The reason we run this is because we can search this card out, and we'll get to why we can do that in a second. But since you're overwhelming, you don't want to have a
sparking ability.
You want to do the 4 life one. So we run him. And he's also a Namekian, which comes into play. For our extra cards, this is why I decided to run this leader. This is why the deck had some theoretical plays in World Martial Arts Tournament. For Feet Kamehameha.
Ooh, Lord.
Run 4 of. This card must be a 4 of. He's an Activate Battle. He is a 1 green. So, Activate Battle, you can use this offensively or defensively. Preferably offensively, because when you play this card, he gains plus 15,000 power and critical. So, turn 1, you swing with your leader. You drop this on him. You're going 25k crit double strike. Turn 1.
And 9 out of 10, your opponent does not have the cards to stop that.
Yep, they've probably already tapped out for something to play on turn 1 to possibly draw or get something out ready to get their game plan going. So this, having turn 1 swing, get him down to 6 life already.
And the fact that it gives him critical as well is even more ridiculous.
Yep. This is the next card is the reason we run the Piccolo super combo. It's because Assimilate. So he's an Activate main. Choose up to 1 green or yellow Namekian card with an energy cost of 2 or less from your deck and add it to your hand. So this directly searches out your super combo. So it even gets out your super combo so you can use it whenever you need to. And it's such a good card. I only run 3 because 4 is too cloggy. Next, we run 3 Preemptive Strike because our leader is green. This shuts down a lot of cards. Plus, since you're running mostly green stuff, you can easily get your 2 energy, prevents Agents of Destructions coming out. The only thing you have to worry about is minus Kill Zone. Then you can't really do it. But this slows them down. If they're going to tap out for a 4-drop or less, that means they don't have the negates, and that means you're going to hit them hard.
Mm-hmm.
We run 3 Father-Son Kamehameha for the Broly matchup and for anything that can cheat out stuff very quickly. So say they have their Agents of Destruction boo. If they can get that out and you can Preemptive Strike all the Agents of Destruction, they got that triple strike, yes, but next turn you can KO their boo. And then that sets them back so far. This KOs all your Brolys that get cheated out. It's basically just preventative measure. We run 5 4-star balls because we need something to search. with the Goku, and they're free plus 5k combos.
Yep.
So it's just a combo piece that doesn't require energy to just boost up your double strikes to just ensure those double strikes go in.
And if you absolutely have to, you can charge it for energy because it can be replaced.
Yes. We run 2 of our own minus Killy just to ensure that they don't bloodlust or anything for your finishers. You want to, it's a free draw at the cost of 3 cards in your drop area. Then you can play your finisher, and all you have to worry about is a negate at that point. For the final card, we run 4 Shocking Death Ball. You're going to need negates. It's an easy way to awaken yourself if needed. But since you're playing so defensively and not relying on battle cards, you're pretty much always going to have that energy. It's also removal for 2 drops or less. You do have to, you just play defensively. So Sparking 5, you can play it from your hand for free. And that's pretty much the main deck. Now, I have a side deck for competitive. We run 3 Chile Frieza Force Soldier. She's a draw when she's played, and then activate main, pay 2 to choose up to 1 green Frieza's Army card from your deck and play it. We use her to get out your Chile the Beautiful. The reason we play this is because we do a lot of popping of cards. So with the 1-drop Vegeta, or the Android 8 Son Goku, or the the Father-Son Kamehameha, or the Shocking Death Ball. Anytime you KO an opponent's battle card, they drop a card in their hand. So it's hand destruction, plus she's a 15k body that you can put on. She is searchable with the other Chile, so that's just a good combination.
Sounds good.
In the same vein, we run 3 Surprise Attack Frieza. Since you're popping your opponent's cards, he comes out for free. He's a critical 15k, so it kind of fits the deck theme. He's green. He is a 1k cost combo, so if you need a combo with that, it's just synergy, and he's powerful. Next, we play Crisis Crusher Son Goku at 3. Stops those 1-drops from attacking. It helps KO your Android 8s if you need to, and KO anything 1-drop to get out that Frieza for free. So it's just all around good, and it's a black card, so you can pay any energy for it. We run 2 Godstrike Beerus to turn off triple strike, triple attacks, anything like that. Just defensive stuff. He has a 2-drop combo cost, and I only run 2 of it because 3 would be clogging.
Yeah, kind of wish he was a 1 cost, but I can understand why they needed to balance him.
Mm-hmm. And then for the final side deck card, we just run an extra copy of minus Killy Zone.
All right. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that was Cade's Son Goku. Leave any comments. Leave a comment down below. Any constructive criticism or anything like that. Any feedback is good feedback.
Yep. I recommend people try that. I recommend people trying older leaders too and just testing around with things. But with Fit Kamehameha, it actually puts him in a good spot. And now that Green has good self-awakening, good negates, Preemptive really put this on the map. A way to search your super combos. It's out of control. So if this does, I wouldn't say this is meta, but it does really well against the meta. It can outpace Broly because they're going to 4 life as fast as possible turn 2. So that's just 2 turns of double strikes. It has a weak matchup against boards that can go wide against them and out aggro it. But if you can just keep on pace, out aggro. You should be fine.
All right. Thank you, Cade, for the deck.
Yep.
Please like, comment, and subscribe.
And we'll see you next time.